The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net, Stacy Sturm. And in the studio with me today, I have a very special guest. We have Henry Gaskins. How's it going?
Good. Thanks for having me, Stacy.
Hey, it's my pleasure. You have a lot of stuff going on. Mainly, tonight is a big night. You're playing up at Loof tonight. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm playing up at Loof. This is pretty much my first real show. I've done a couple open mics and just played a few songs here and there, but I've got a set lined up tonight. Just me and my guitar and singing all original songs. And I've got 5 albums that I'm auctioning off. All of my own albums that I've written, 9 songs a piece. And I'm auctioning them off and giving all the profits or all the money that I can raise to the North Dakota Coalition for Homeless People.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just a way for me to give back to the communities that I've lived in, and I found myself on the streets a bunch of times here in America.
I was going to ask you if there's like a story behind that, because that seems like it's a very specific kind of a charity. You know, people be like, "I'm auctioning it off for breast cancer," you know, but you're very specific with your charity, so.
Yeah, I know that. Well, for one thing, I know what it's like to be on the streets, and I know it's not fun, and I know it's not easy, and it's not easy to get off the streets, and it's It's a very humbling experience to go into some place and say that you need help.
Yeah, that is hard to admit.
Right.
People don't understand. They think the people that sit and beg on the streets and stuff, their life is so easy. Do you know what I mean? And they just sit around and they beg for money and they're making tons of money. And the hardest thing is to ask for money. Right,
absolutely. And then also to go into some place and apply for a job after you've been doing that and just be like, well, I couldn't make it before, so I'm going to try and do this now, you know?
Right.
And I'm going to try and start over, and here I am.
Yeah, people ask you, what's your address? Don't really have one. What's your phone number?
Right.
I don't really have one.
Right. And it's always, you know, and, a lot of people turn to crime or other things just to try and get by, and there's always got to be a better way, and there's one place I don't want to go, and, you know, maybe the streets aren't any better, but like,
God, you know, man, sometimes I look at jail and I think 3 hots and a cot. Like, that's pretty, sometimes that sounds really good.
Right, I guess. I mean,
but no,
but there aren't any trees, man. There aren't any trees in jail. You can't see a tree.
That's what I have my iPhone for.
Oh, yeah. There aren't any iPhones in jail.
See, I'm done.
Right.
Totally done, Henry.
Right.
Once you said that, well, then I'm out.
Well,
I can't surf. I can't post on Facebook.
Maybe they'll let you have one nowadays. I don't know.
Yeah. So where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Houston, Texas, but I've kind of grown up all over the place. I went to high school and college in Wisconsin.
Oh, where'd you go to college?
I went to University of Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I majored in English and philosophy, and
I would have picked that out, yeah.
Right, and then I don't really know what to do with it anymore.
As soon as you started off with "there ain't no trees in jail, man."
Yeah,
philosophy.
You can barely see the sky.
Henry was a philosophy major.
I need to see some clouds. You know?
So then after college, then what did you want? What did you want to be when you grew up? Did you always want to be a musician, or what did you want to do?
I've always wanted to be a singer-songwriter ever since 4th grade, and everyone was always telling me, "Hey, you can be whatever you want to be." And then I was like, "Well, I want to be that." And they're like, "Oh, well, focus on your backup career." And you know, and I've heard focus on
that
your
is
backup.
hard though, right?
Yeah, everyone's always focused. Hey, I wasn't. People would be like, I wasn't a singer-songwriter, so focus on your backup career. And it's like, oh, I'm okay, I'll go and focus on my backup career. So maybe I'll try and be an author, you know?
That pays
is that
great
a paperback writer? You know,
There's one career worse than music, and that is trying to get paid to write.
It's all a lonely life. So what else did I want to do? Paint a picture? I don't know.
Yeah, artist. That also great money.
Right. So
you have picked the 3 least lucrative careers.
Absolutely. So
oh yeah.
And then, you know, I guess sometime maybe last year I figured out I was supposed to be trying to make money.
Yeah, that's important because people want that. Like,
well, yeah, and I guess you needed to survive. As much as I hate to say it,
I know you want to live off of love, Henry, and it's all sweet and good, but it doesn't work that way. Well, sometimes I do know ladies who have paid the rent with quote unquote love.
Yeah.
But typically that does not work out.
No, it's
I know. Same thing being in radio. People are like, wow, do you not ever want to make money?
Right, exactly. It's
no, I want to make enough to survive, but not enough to kill my soul.
Absolutely. And the main thing is that I want to do whatever it is that makes me happy, and like just keep my head above water in the meantime.
You're not entitled to do that, though, Henry. People don't like that.
People really don't like that.
People don't like that when you choose that path.
As soon as you're trying to do something that you want to do, yeah, then it's all of a sudden everyone's against you. And like, why are you doing that? Who do you think you are? And it's like, well, excuse me, man.
Right.
Like, I didn't say that. I'd more than encourage everyone to pick up a guitar and sing their heart out.
Sure,
you know?
or do what makes them happy.
Right,
do something that they're passionate about.
Right, and I'm not in it for fame and fortune and all that. You know, I'm just in it. I got songs bleeding out of me at this point.
Yeah.
You know, just because everyone's telling me not to.
I will write and record despite you all.
I have way more
This
fun.
started off as a passion, but now I'm just pissed.
Yeah,
you're all going down. I'm going to show you.
Right, and I have more fun just writing and recording the music than I do performing it, you know.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even really like being on stage. It's just like
there's Dr. Beck.
There's Dr. Beck. Hey. Right. Well, don't let him know what I'm doing at his place tonight.
Hope he didn't listen as he was going by.
That's all right.
Oh, so yeah. So, what style of music is your style of music? You strike me as a folky guy. Are you a folky guy?
Yeah, I'd say it's maybe country, but also like
you got a great
rock.
country name, Henry Gaskins.
It's Henry Dwayne.
Henry Dwayne Gaskins.
Yeah.
There's really one thing that you can sing, and that's good.
I can't do anything else with my name. Trust me.
That's losing your truck music.
Right. Pretty much.
Oh yeah. So when did you move back here to North Dakota? When did you move? Have you lived in North Dakota before you came here?
No, I haven't.
What made you decide to just come here to North Dakota?
Well, I have some family up here, and you know, I heard there's a lot of money up here suddenly or something, and that's what I'm supposed to be after, I guess. You know? So
yeah, true.
So, you know, here I am, and I'm doing the same old job that I've done for the past 16 years, you know, working in food service.
Yeah, you work at your typical day job is you work at Lufton Humpback Sally's.
Right, and I was also working at Jimmy John's over there for a little while.
Nice.
The
number 11's like my favorite.
Nice. I don't even know what that is.
So obviously you were super dedicated to your work.
Right, I had to get out, actually.
You had to get out as in they asked you to get out? Or as in you voluntarily?
They were going to ask me to get out. No matter where I work, eventually it comes to, I gotta go. You know?
Well, they seem to like you over there.
Yeah, well.
It's still early?
Until tonight. I'm already saying I used to work there.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Very good. That's nice. Oh, my gosh. So then you moved here, and are you liking North Dakota?
I mean, I like it a lot so far. It's Bismarck's basically the smallest town I've ever lived in.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. The people are awesome, super friendly people, and
honest,
and it doesn't seem like
very few agendas.
Yeah, and like not a lot of huge egos. You know, I mean,
I'm probably the biggest ego in town.
Well, you're awesome for it.
No, I'm really not. If you ask people, though, I joke about it.
Right.
But I'm really not. Like, I think I have horrible self-esteem. It's just a front.
Oh.
It's just a big front.
That's what it all is, basically. I mean, we're all just humans, you know, people on Earth. So here we are. What do we do next? You know?
We just need to love one another. Henry. That's all we need to do.
That's all I've been trying to do.
We just need to accept each other for who we are.
That's all I've been trying to do. I never wanted to fight, you know, but maybe I was supposed to at some point, you know.
That can make you some great money.
Yeah, but
But it will cost you more than probably you would bring in.
Right.
If you know what I mean. Yeah. Because you know what? Hookers make a lot of money too, but look at the cost.
Right.
The cost is their soul, Henry. The cost is their soul.
Right. I like to keep my soul around as best as I can.
Some people say I don't have one. So I'm just like, I'm not too worried about it. Yeah. So you're playing up at Loof tonight, and if people don't buy your CD there, like if they don't get it in an auction, can they get it somewhere else? Like, do you have them for sale? Like, how can they get them?
I'm not,
because I'm assuming you probably record these so that people can listen to them.
I first started just giving my CDs away, just trying to marry a girl. This is a true story, all right?
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how the two go.
Since the beginning, I've been chasing girls, and I just I don't care about school. I want the girl, you know? And
I did notice there does seem to be like a theme with a lot of your songs.
Yeah, all of my CDs are kind of meant for the album. All the songs are meant for the album.
Yes.
So that first one is called Nonstop From Here, and that's when I just started, I've been on stages since I was, for a long time, and I didn't even know what to do with the guitar back then. And
I think the thing that threw me off, though, is you said you wanted to marry a girl. Musicians rarely want to marry a girl.
Well,
musicians would like
I don't
to
necessarily
obtain
want
a girl
to.
for an hour or two.
Maybe that's all I was trying to do, but
I love this song, Another Game of Poker. That's
all of me and
if
my
that doesn't
superlatives.
Do it, I don't know what would.
Hey.
Clever writing, though. I do admire you for that. I could tell you're an English major.
Yeah, thanks.
It's very punny.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, anyway, I started recording those just last year, and, every job that I worked at, I worked in an office space before, and I always end up turning my head the wrong way and talking to the wrong person, and then she's always like, I don't want this guy talking to me anymore. And I'm always like, excuse me, I didn't mean to.
Then there's a restraining order.
I didn't mean to be a creepy jerk.
You are not selling yourself well.
I don't sell myself well. I'm just a person. I don't know what to do next. I don't know right from wrong. But I know that there's one place I don't want to go, and I ain't trying to hurt anyone. And I've been arguing with my guitar for about, for a long time, just arguing with my guitar, just being like, I don't want you, I want that.
Who wins? It seems like the guitar.
The guitar always wins.
Yeah, the
guitar never lies. You know, and I don't mean to lie, but I end up not telling the truth, I guess.
See, I don't get where you're going wrong, Henry, because guitar, as long as you have a guitar, it's really usually pretty easy to get a chick. Where are you not transitioning this?
Well, I wasn't.
Because most women, we love musicians. It's like inherent.
Yeah, well, it goes back to the thing where it's like all I wanted was the girl. And so it was like, why do I need to have a guitar? Can't I just be me?
Yes.
And no, I got to put up a front, and so the guitar is my front.
Right.
And it ends up, and then it's like, and everyone's kind of got their own form of that. I feel like, maybe not, but it's like everyone
I've got nothing to work off of.
I feel you. Maybe I'm wrong on this, but I don't know.
I've got no game of any kind. Like,
I don't either.
I got
I'm
nothing.
Kinda,
I don't even have a guitar. Well, I mean,
right.
Technically I do. That's my guitar in the window. But it's not like, I'm never going to get a guy with that. You guys are different.
Here's the trying.
You guys are different.
Make a song about that. I'm never going to get a guitar with it. A guy with it. Yeah, right.
Because what you guys really want are boobs. I really don't have that. And we know.
You can never get enough, I guess.
I mean, that's why people like Dr. Becker have so much money to build restaurants.
Man.
Because we know.
Praise Dr. Becker for that.
Yes. He's making the city a more beautiful place.
Certainly.
He really is, yeah.
I should thank him more.
You should. So do you have like a Facebook or a music page or anything that people can
I'm
check
on
out here?
Facebook. I don't have a page. I don't try and promote myself very much. Maybe I should try to, but it goes back to that thing where it's like as soon as you try and promote yourself, then you got people like...
You got haters.
You got haters, and then you got to deal with haters. And
I
I don't really like haters, but who does? And
nobody likes
haters.
I
have always encouraged everyone, hey, man, go be a rock star, dude. I've looked around at everyone my whole life, ever since I was a little kid, just like, wow, that guy's awesome. He's a rock star, Everyone's a rock star to me, and I've always thought that. And like somehow I always picture people just up on stage singing their heart out, like no matter who it is. I picture Dr. Becker just with a guitar singing his heart out. I mean, if he can do plastic surgery, he must be able to work a guitar.
Actually, no, he's a dancer.
That's even cooler,
like,
in its own way.
He's a classically trained dancer.
Wow.
He really is. Very few people know that about him. But I'm really a dancer, too. Oh, that was sort of what I had for a while in college. I had that whole thing, being a dancer. You got your flexibility.
Right.
You can get guys with that. That doesn't last very long, though.
Yeah, I feel like I could be a dancer, but then again, it goes back to, no, I just want the girl, And it's like, no, the girl wants you if you dance,
Yeah,
right. So it's always, and so I have actually a song called, so I named my guitar. My guitar's name is Morgan.
Really?
And, yeah.
Okay.
And it's the same argument that I've had with, it's gotten me in trouble my whole life.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just, I'm always arguing with the guitar. And it's because, girl, I want you more than I want Morgan. Like,
but then the minute you put Morgan down, the girl's like, no.
Then the girl's like, well, you're not doing anything. And it's like, oh, maybe I should pick up a hammer. Like, I don't know.
Oh, we like it when you build shit, too.
Yeah,
that's really
like
good.
It when you build. Yeah, right.
Put stuff together for us. Get like a dresser or something. Put it together. That's impressive.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've tried that.
No. The ladies haven't come flocking. Or they're like, hey,
well, whatever I build doesn't end up that,
didn't end up great.
Lopsided and, it's hard for me to focus on a backup career at this point, too. Because, like, if there's one thing that I want to do and that I think I can do, it's stand on stage and play guitar. And, like, I make people laugh when I'm on stage, or I make people, I'm happy to be there. If I make other people happy, you know, I don't think that I'm above anyone, certainly. So I'm just a dude.
You like to relate to people.
Yeah, and I do. And I like to be friends with everyone. And it's not easy being just trying to be friends with people. Because all of a sudden you show up and people are like, well, what are you doing here? Well, we don't need you. And it's like, oh, God, I know you don't need me. You
have such a tragic story, Henry. Yeah. Who are these people you're hanging out with?
I don't know. Maybe it's my own self-esteem issues, too. But, and I'm always down on myself for not trying. And, like I was saying, I tried out for American Idol.
Yeah. How did that happen?
It was actually, my friend was actually seriously trying out for American Idol. And I've never even watched American Idol. But he was like, Henry, if you go with me, man, you're going to pump me up, and I'm going to, be all excited and get through it. So I stood in line with this guy, one of my best friends, for 12 hours. And I was thinking, if I wanted to be a rock star, man, I'd try and be a rock star. I wouldn't sign up for American Idol. Right. I'd just do my own thing and stand on a stage and, like hit or miss, from there and build it and grow. And but my friend was actually seriously trying to be on there, and so I went along with him, and I stood in line for 12 hours. And once we got up to the judges, it was like, well, I might as well try out. I'm here. So what am I going to sing?
You never know what's going to happen.
Well, I'm going to sing the first song I ever learned, the ABC song. I'm going to sing it in bass. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Were they impressed?
I got to complete my whole song, I'll say.
That's because, really, Henry, the song is like 20 seconds long.
It's 26 seconds long. And then this chick with an English accent said, well, thank you for educating me on my ABCs. Next. It's like, sure, yeah. I didn't want to be on your stupid show anyway. I'll get even with Simon.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, but you're a good bartender. You make pretty good money too. That's not a bad backup career that you have.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, you know, it's a job for sure. You know, I mean, I've bartended for a long time, and it's always
there too. Where are you going wrong? Bartenders almost always get girls. That
I try.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I try too hard, or I don't try hard enough. I don't know. I'm somewhere in between. I'm lost. I'm never doing what I really want to do. Is the thing, and like what I really want to do is just stay at home and write my songs,
right?
You know? And just send them out to the world, and hit or miss, or they can't all be hits. Yeah. And a lot of my songs are super corny, and
they're kitschy. They're catchy,
yeah.
I'm sure, and kitschy.
Yeah, kitschy. Mm-hmm. They're both.
Yeah.
But they come from the heart for sure. Mm-hmm. And I'm really not doing anything better with my life. So it's like, I mean, what was I supposed to do? Run for president or something? I tried actually running for governor of Texas.
Did you really?
Yeah, just a couple months ago, I went to the Capitol building with my guitar.
Yeah.
And I went to every single office, and they all know me at the Capitol building in Austin.
Of course, why not?
Yeah, and I was walking around there with my guitar, and I went to every single office passing out my flyers saying that I was running for governor, and went there a couple times, made a couple rounds, and the security guards ended up not liking me so much or something. And I was, I don't know, just people would ask me about my foreign policy or something like that, and then I would just start playing.
Because that's important when you're like governor of Texas. You need to have a good foreign policy.
I guess so, but then I just started playing my guitar, like, here it is. Everyone play guitar. Everyone in every country.
The world would be a better place.
Hey, guitars instead of guns.
That's right.
That's what I want.
Trade them in. Maybe you can do a swap out.
If you got a guitar, you're at least coming in peace.
That's true.
So you're not trying to, you're speaking your mind, but you're not showing up to physically hurt anyone.
True.
And so
unless you smash that. Just smash it.
I mean, there's a way. There's,
Can be a weapon. Anything can be a weapon, Henry.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I could. Well, Henry is playing up at Loof tonight, and he's going to be auctioning off CDs. You might want to check him out because it might be the last time he's ever up in Loof.
Yeah, I'm moving. I'm done with Bismarck now. After tonight. See you guys. It's been fun. Nice meeting you all. I got to be on my way.
So check him out tonight for the artist showcase up at Luft. Head up there. I think, who else is there tonight? I forget who else. Do you remember?
No,
I don't remember.
I have no idea.
I should have asked Swenson. He always arranges all that stuff.
I know Blaze Montana is the coolest bartender I've ever met.
Really?
Yeah, all of his flair and
he's
spinning
the new
bottles.
Guy yeah.
Yeah, he's really awesome. So if you want to see some tricks behind the bar,
he's pretty good.
That's the guy to talk to.
He came up here from New Mexico.
Yeah. And I've actually never met a bartender like him. So I give him a lot of credit.
Well, you work for the world's greatest bartender.
Absolutely. And Kate is so cool, too.
I mean, absolutely. She is literally the world's greatest bartender. That's her title. She was deemed so a couple months ago.
Bowls Championship or something over in Amsterdam. It was awesome. So, and I think she's going on tour next year or something.
Yeah, probably.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually really glad to be working over there. And I'm... I thank you, Dr. Becker, again.
It's been a great run.
Right. Keep on going, and it's all nonstop from here for me. So it's, sing my songs and do my thing and try and make whatever money I can make, staying off the streets, working jobs, and, maybe I'll go to the oil fields one of these days and get a real job.
Yeah. See, there's money. That's where the money's at right there.
Yeah, there's no women out there, though.
Yeah, I know. And if there are, there's like 3.
I can't get any anyway, trust me.
I'm gonna work on your game. You are so bad, Henry. You've got potential.
Yeah, I asked out every single girl in Austin, Texas. Okay.
Every single girl.
Pretty much. I approach a girl, she already knows what I'm saying. And she's like, I gotta go. What's your name? Henry Dwayne Gaskins. Yeah, I don't want a part of that.
But do you know what is the number one thing girls really like is a sense of humor, and you're hilarious.
Well, thank you. It's it happens on accident.
We need to work on you. I'm gonna work on you. You just need better marketing. That's all you do. You just
help me find a place to put these.
I'll take some. We'll take some here.
Well, you can.
That's a start. But yeah, thanks for coming in, Henry.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot for having me, Stacy.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Rock Ranger show coming up here in just a little bit. And if there's a song you want to hear, email me, Stacy at urlradio.net. That's STACY at urlradio.net.